Hi, my name is Heidi Kroner, and I'm Executive Director at Aspire Academy. We help kids with problems in reading that are due to dyslexia. Today I'm going to talk about what a dyslexia screen is and what it covers and why they're important. So one thing that our schools do not tell us is that 80% of all kids who struggle with reading due to dyslexia. Dyslexia, according to Harvard University and studies by the National Institute of Health, is the most underdiagnosed ailment to affect kids in elementary and junior high and high school. 95% of kids with dyslexia will never be identified. So if your child is struggling with reading, writing, and spelling, they have an 80% chance that this will be caused by dyslexia. The good thing about that is that we have very specific reading programs that help children overcome dyslexia. They're proven, they do a fantastic job, and I personally have tutored over 100 kids and graduated many kids from these dyslexia programs and got them to grade level reading in 2 years. So it's very helpful to identify if your child's reading struggle is being caused by dyslexia, because there are good proven programs that will get them reading and they do not have to be spending years in special ed. A screen will tell you if your child is showing the warning signs of dyslexia. The warning signs of dyslexia tend to be that they're struggling early with reading, writing, and spelling. They're struggling with letter sounds. They're struggling with pronouncing long words. They're struggling with the order of the letters when they're spelling sight words and regular words. Their handwriting tends to be very poor. On the Aspire Academy website, we have a symptom checklist with 44 symptoms of dyslexia. The National Institutes of Health and Child Development and Harvard University all say that if your child shows more than 10 symptoms on the 44 symptom checklist, they should be screened for dyslexia. So when we do a screening, we do 2 types of testing. The first testing we do is, can they read words in isolation? Dyslexia is trouble with decoding words, not with comprehension of what they're reading, but with decoding what they're reading. And that's a hallmark sign. The second thing we test for is their phonological processing abilities. Not all children, but most children with dyslexia have phonological processing problems, meaning that the way they process language, they're not using the sounding out part of their brain when they are trying to read a word. And we do the CTOP2 here. It tests phonological processing in 9 different ways. So when you get a dyslexia screen at Aspire Academy, what we do is we ask that you fill out the symptom checklist on our website. And if you show more than 10 symptoms and your child has a history of reading, writing, and spelling struggles, then we give them the decoding tests and the phonological processing tests. We take a look at those, we take a look at their handwriting, we take a look at their history and their symptoms, and then we make a recommendation as to if our program, the Wilson Reading System program, will work for them. That's the other benefit of the screen. The screen will tell us if an Orton-Gillingham program is what they need to improve their reading abilities. And it's why I really believe in our screen and feel like it's a very positive. The one thing that's in a very short supply is educational psychologists, people who can actually diagnose dyslexia. A screen does not diagnose dyslexia, but at least points you to if an Orton-Gillingham program will remediate their reading. And a lot of times the screen will get you going in the right direction until you can get into an educational psychologist for a full evaluation, or even a neuropsychologist. So that's our screen details. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at 515-978-4312. I will talk to anybody on the phone and answer their questions. And I'll also, if you're very interested, you can come in for a no-cost free consultation and just talk to us about our services, learn what we do, and see if this reading program might be what your child needs to finally become a successful reader. Thank you so much.